Hi everybody, Caroline here, the maker behind Winged Flight Jewelry, and today I wanted to talk about the story behind one piece of jewelry that I made. So I picked this bracelet here. This has check glass pinch beads, seed beads, and this check glass flower bead. Very simple design, but this color palette I got from this card, from the Color Cubes. And I was designing last fall. I was designing some fall themed jewelry, and I just really enjoyed this color palette. It's not a color palette I would normally choose, but I liked that it kind of made me think of the holidays, but also fall. And it was some darker colors and just, like I said, a color palette I would not normally use or pick. So something to kind of challenge me in a way. So I then went to my binders 9 and 10, which are my 2 fall binders. And I went through and I literally took out the bags of beads and matched them up to the colors in this color palette. And some of the colors didn't match completely, but I came up with, I chose several bead types and bead colors that I really enjoyed. And this is just the bag of the ones that I used for this bracelet. So we have some pinch beads, and we have some more pinch beads. This is white Lila Vega luster, kind of have like a shimmer to them. And we have vintage copper. And then we have some more pinch beads in jet and purple iris gold. And then here are the check glass. Actually, I don't have to take them out of the bag. The check glass beads, flower beads. And then here were the 11O seed beads that I used. So basically I went through and I picked colors that worked or were close to the colors in that color palette. And then basically the beads kind of just dictated the design. So with pinch beads, they're small, they're delicate, kind of wanted a delicate bracelet, and I enjoyed this, having this flower as the focal. It's still relatively small, but it stands out nicely, and the purple and the purple just is a very nice accent color to this. So there isn't actually any purple in here, but this color palette I essentially used for inspiration for this bracelet. I didn't actually use any red, so but this gave me a starting point, because a lot of times I struggle with, okay, I want to make earrings or I want to make a bracelet, and I don't have any idea what colors go well together. I have been using a color wheel a lot, but these color cards are so helpful. They allow me to just pull a card and find colors that work with that color palette, or in the case of all of these, finding inspiration from a color palette and going from there. I find that for me, the creative block is the color palette, and once I've figured that out, or I am using a color palette given to me, like on this card, then I just pick out a bunch of beads, and they just essentially dictate in a way the design that I come up with. So this is the simple bracelet, again, that I came up with. And this again is why my binder's organized by seasons and colors in those various seasons for me works so well for me, because I am so seasonally inspired, I guess. I just really enjoy making jewelry based on the seasons. I'm actually having a hard time not wanting to make winter jewelry now, because it's already the winter time. I really should be focusing on spring designs. So, but I just, I like to, and I want to make designs that are inspired by the current season as well. So there's kind of finding a good balance there. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And that's kind of how I create, how I really enjoy creating, using a color palette and being inspired, and then choosing beads based off of that color palette, and then narrowing down maybe my choices that I've chosen and coming up with an end design. So, yeah. So that's what I have today. So yeah, today's day 4. So I will hopefully see you guys back here tomorrow for day 5. Bye.